Hello. Thank you for still watching my videos again, like normal. I really appreciate this. Watching my videos does mean a lot to me. So, hopefully you just watched part 1 of my self-harm story. This is part 2 of my self-harm story. So in part 1, I was kind of talking about my bullying situation. It was a small portion though. That's just a small thing. I didn't even fully discuss it, although I kinda did, kinda didn't. That's just a small thing. There's actually more that led up to the bullying than just, or more that led up to the self-harm than just the bullying. There's more to my life than just bullying that led up to this. So, when did self-harm start for me? You're probably wondering, since I'm talking about it. I can't exactly remember, but I think it started freshman year. I've been living here since 8th grade, and now I'm an 11th grader. I think I started freshman year, and then it was last year, 10th grade, that it got really bad. But that, I'm still going to discuss in a little bit. I'm still working on what led up to it fully. So we talked about the bullying, being really smart, not fitting in, or anything. Okay. Next is kind of like my home life. Some things at home, probably just like any other person, it's not that good. My parents argue a lot. I'm excluded at times. Just like even at school, I'm excluded from things, left out. But at home, I'm yelled at a lot, get in trouble for things. Seems kind of normal, doesn't it? Well, I guess. But I guess that's kind of life, too, for this. I don't know. But from what I've heard, it just seems kind of like life, kind of normal. But, I don't know, it's just all of that built in, it just led up to a lot of different things. Well, the situation at home with always getting yelled at, plus the bullying, it just didn't do good. So, I've always, just kept to myself and never really talked to anybody. Also because of different things in my past, is why I don't really talk to anybody very much. I mean, talking is just hard anyways. Let me think. So, for all of this, I mean, different things lead up to it of why you do it. Almost just really hard to even, talk about or explain to anybody, especially if you're not a person that does this. Then it's hard for me to explain it to you of exactly what happened. I think I like the adrenaline rush type of thing, because once you do it, it releases adrenaline. Makes you feel good. It really doesn't, but the adrenaline part does, which is, I think, what I like. I also have a very high pain tolerance, so that helped it too. Not so good, but yeah. So last year, well, it started freshman year as just the scratches. It was like nothing. So that's just a small thing. I felt like I didn't really fit into high school, or things were really bad. I couldn't take it anymore. Started scratching myself. I would feel better. So yeah, I enjoyed it, sadly. So I don't know. It's just, I'm sorry, but it's hard to talk about. But this topic was suggested, so trying to do my best. Okay, so last year when it got worse, I also Googled things. Now, I know Google, describes it. If you enter it in and you're looking for the definition of a word, it can tell you the definition. But what it can't fully do is diagnose you with it. So, what I've discovered, it's not official or anything, because I never went to a doctor or anything, because this is what people keep telling me, is that since I didn't go to a doctor, then it's not proven or anything. I don't care. But I went on Google, It's because I heard some of my friends say that they have really bad anxiety or depression or something. So I googled it. Also, my mom, she tells me she has bad depression. I'm like, well, exactly what is depression or anxiety? Yeah, being a 10th grade, I didn't exactly know it. Apparently I'm a little behind on some things, kind of, at times. So I googled it, I found out. What I discovered is that it seems like I might have it too. For the depression, it's like you just want to stay in bed all day. You can't really do anything, you just lay there. Don't want to do anything, don't feel like doing anything. You just feel down all the time, always negative and stuff. It seems weird coming from me though, because people always see me as a positive person when I'm not. I mean, yeah, I do say good things at times, but in my mind, not so much. In my mind, it is totally different. Very different than what I say. I think negative thoughts, I do weird things, and it just doesn't go well. It's hard to describe still. For the anxiety. That one is when I'm like usually surrounded by a whole lot of people. Now you might think, yeah, I'm just being really shy. It could be just that I'm shy. Or the really bad anxiety. When I'm around the others, I just like freeze up, can't do anything. I totally freak out too. I have no clue. But yeah. So a lot of things have led up to this. But last year I like I said, I googled different things so I could figure this out better. It was hard. But yeah. Um So that's kind of where I discovered that I might have like a few small mental disability issue things, which is not good. But yeah. Um, let's see. So now I've talked about the bullying, my kind of like at home situation, and that I kind of have a mental slight thing. Um, I'm going to do the next video, and that one will hopefully finish this discussion. Like I said, I have to do this in different parts because YouTube will not let me put this on for a long amount of time. If you're still interested in hearing my story, please continue watching the next video. Again, I'm sorry for pausing a lot and not figuring out what to say. It's hard at times, but please do watch the next one, and I hope that that will finish this up. And thank you for watching my video so far.